With the dust having settled on round 12 of Super Rugby, we have gone through the action to pick out the best players last weekend. After that commanding win over the Hurricanes, 6 of the Crusaders make our selection this week, with the efforts of the Kings and Blues also acknowledged after an entertaining weekend. See who made the cut below. 15 David Havili. Crusaders. Havili was a major contributor to his side's top-of-the-table victory over the Hurricanes. He made an impressive 10 carries and got over the advantage line regularly while beating 5 defenders. Havili will no doubt be looming in the minds of the All Black selectors as he churns out one good performance after another. Havili just edges out Matt Fatties, who scored a sublime try after he collected expertly from a grubber kick. 14 Alshaun Bock. King's Bock put in the performance of his career with a lethal attacking display. The veteran wing scored 2 magnificent tries, his second when he showed a great turn of pace to outsprint Luatua and Garth April from the halfway line to cap off a memorable King's try. Bock also provided an assist and made over 120 meters, beating 5 defenders. 13 Samu Kerevi. Reds. A wonderful all-round performance from the Reds talisman as he made 150 meters, 15 carries, 4 clean breaks and beat 9 defenders while scoring 2 tries. His defensive effort did not go unnoticed as he made 10 tackles. The Blues George Mola, Crusaders Jack Goodhue and the Highlanders Malachi Fikato also shone brightly in round 11. 12 Ryan Crotty. Crusaders. Crotty's reading of the game was his hallmark in round 11, to detect danger and snuff it out. The mere fact that Super Rugby's top try scorers of the season centers Ngani Lamape and Vince Asso failed to even come close to the try line proves how invaluable opposite number Crotty's contribution was, as Crotty make key turnovers too. The Forces Bill Meeks also impressed. 11 Rieko Ioane. Blues. Ioane followed up his brace from the previous weekend with another brace in round 12, seriously impressive stuff from the 20-year-old. He continues to make a mockery of opposition defenses and also finished with an assist, having beaten 3 defenders. Ito Nabili of the Reds scored again to push his tally for the season to 8 while the Forces' Alex Newsome was also outstanding in his side's win over the Jaguars. 10 Lionel Cronjé. Kings. Outstanding for the Kings, as he has been for much of the year, with Cronjé scoring 20 points in the win over the Sharks, including a try as he got one over his old side thanks to Bock's burst of speed. Cronjé made 55 meters from 12 runs, beating 3 defenders and making a pair of clean breaks while also producing an assist. 9 Augustine Pulu. Blues tight call with the Forces' Ian Pryor after he played a major role in the win over the Jaguars, but Pulu gets the nod after setting up Scott Scrafton's try. Showed sharp reactions to snatch a loose ball out of the air for his own score and Pulu beat 3 defenders while also winning a turnover. 8 Akira Ioane. Blues competition from Scott Higginbotham and Warren Whiteley, but the Blues number 8 gets the nod after rediscovering his best form over the last few weeks. Ioane beat 4 defenders as he made 60 meters against the Cheetahs and finished with a try and an assist, whilst also making 7 tackles and winning 4 lineouts. 7 George Smith. Reds. Plenty of competition from Matt Todd, Quagga Smith, who scored a great solo try against the Brumbies, and Dylan Hunt, 19 tackles, but Smith gets the nod after another ageless effort in the back row as the Reds defeated the Rebels. Smith made 12 carries but his best work came in defense, with a phenomenal 18 tackles and then winning 4 turnovers. 6 Stephen Luatua. Blues. Both Ross Haley-Petty and Tomas Lezina had their moments in the game in Buenos Aires. Luatua is our pick at 6 though after his efforts against the Cheetahs, benefiting from a brilliant offload by Charlie Faumuina to score a try and helping to set up Pulu's score. 10 runs from the All Blacks back row, as well as 7 tackles, rounded off a busy game. 5 Franco Mostert. Lions. The Springbok enforcer was superb in his side's hard-fought victory over the Brumbies in Canberra. Mostert did well in the lineouts where he stole 2 of the Brumbies' balls but was particularly impressive on defense, especially around the fringes of the rucks and mauls, and made 16 tackles. Scott Scrafton of the Blues and the Kings. Wilhelm van der Sluis also caught the eye. 4 Luke Romano. Crusaders. Was one of the Crusaders' unsung heroes in their epic win over the Hurricanes in Christchurch. The All Blacks' experience proved invaluable, after the loss of lock partner Scott Barrett to injury, early on, especially as a ball carrier, and he gained 27 meters from 9 carries with 1 defender beaten. Also won a handful of lineouts and edges out the Blues' Patrick Tuipulotu and Andries Ferreira of the Lions. 3 Owen Franks. Crusaders. The veteran front row impressed at the coal face of his side's forward effort against the Hurricanes. Franks delivered a dominant display in the scrums and cleaned out the rucks and mauls with great intensity. Comes in ahead of fellow All Black Charlie Faumuina of the Blues. 2 Codie Taylor. Crusaders. Another All Black who was superb in Christchurch. Taylor impressed with his core duties, especially his throw-ins at the lineouts, and as part of that dominant scrum, was also a willing ball carrier and finished with 23 meters gained from 3 runs with 1 clean break. James Parsons of the Blues and the Lions. Robbie Cutsey also played well. 1 Joe Moody. Crusaders. The All Black prop was prepared to do the dirty work which laid the platform for his flashier teammates to shine on attack. Moody shone in his core duties, especially the scrums, and made a big contribution as his side dismantled the Hurricanes in the set piece. Beats out the Kings. Jacques van der Merwe.